Hey everyone, I'm working on a project today and I thought some of you might be interested in watching the process. I have to fill pitchers, glasses, and teacups with what's going to look like tea. I'm using the Envirotex 2-process resin system to give a nice clear liquid in my pitcher and cups. And what that is, it's a 2-process chemical compound. And when you mix these two chemicals together in equal parts, they harden into what looks like a clear, wet substance. And then they also make several resin dyes that you can color your resin to be whatever you want in your glasses or pitchers. You can use the same project in punch bowls and a variety of other things that you want it to look wet and have water. So bear with me because I'm not used to talking when I do my projects, but I thought you'd want to see how it works. Okay, I'm using the Resin products and they come on a sprue like this and they're plastic. I've gone ahead and put the pitcher together, but I wanted to give you a little tip. The pitcher comes in 2 parts, and a great glue for plastics is the Bond Grip Glue. And why I like to use it in projects like this is it's waterproof and it dries clear, so that when you do this seam on the pitcher and then you go to pour it with a liquid, it's not going to seep through. Like I said, it dries nice and clear and your pitcher will look like it's completely filled. So, like I said, we're going to mix these 2 chemicals in equal parts. And I like to use these medicine cups because they're already marked with the measurement, and that makes it a bit easier to realize that you're having equal parts. If for some reason you don't get equal parts, what's going to happen is your resin is never going to harden and it's going to feel waxy and oily. Alright, so because I'm not doing that much for your demonstration, I'm not going to measure that much into it. Let me find my line. Okay. Okay. That's one. They make it kind of foolproof too. They put black printing on the bottle that you put your black cap on. They put white printing on the bottle that you put your white cap on, so that way you never get them mixed up. Has a long shelf life too. Okay. So I have equal parts of both catalysts in my cup. Now, you don't want to go crazy and whip, whip, whip because you're going to get a ton of bubbles in it. But if you gently continue to fold, gently, gently, see how you're getting some bubbles in? But if you whip it, it's going to look cloudy. So you want to mix it up carefully. Then after you have it a little bit mixed, take whatever dye color you're going to use. In this case, I'm going to use amber because I want it to look tea colored. I'm going to start with 2 drops to see if that gives me a dark enough color. Okay, and just keep stirring. It really has to be blended well because, like I said, it's the whole chemical process that's going to harden into the water. How are we doing here? I think I want it a little darker than that. Be cautious not to add too much dye because there again, it's another liquid form into the same chemical mixture and it's going to prevent the resin from hardening. One that's notorious for doing that is the white cloudy dye that makes milk and makes hot chocolate when you add it to certain colors. It's notorious for not drying. That looks pretty good. All right. Then I use these plastic bottles by Jacquard, and because I don't have a steady enough hand to just pour it right from the cup into the 4 glasses in the pitcher or into the little teacup. So I use these. Always keep anything you have this resin on wax paper because it will permanently stain whichever surface you're working on. So I squeeze the cup together. I pour it into the bottle. And start with that. Move that out of your way. Put the little cap back on. And now you have a bottle of your liquid resin. Clean up. If you get it on your hands or you get it on a surface that you don't want it on, quickly wipe it off with a cotton rag. And if you get it in time, nail polish remover will take the residue off. And then you simply pour it into the container that you're doing. I'm only going to fill these glasses in the pitcher halfway because I want to add ice cubes. Okay, here's my hot teacup. Okay, I'm glad I have a little bubble in this one. You'd be so tempted to just take a toothpick and pop that bubble, but you have to remember that it's going to come up on the toothpick, so you want to keep it in there. And I'm not going to be able to show you this on camera, but what I'm doing is I'm actually huffing over top of it because the moisture from your breath causes that bubble to rise up. Don't be alarmed, you're only working with a tiny drop, it's not harmful. And my bubble disappeared. Okay, I want to add some ice cubes. Fill my pitcher up. So I should move my cup so I don't get ice in my hot tea. You can find all these products on my website too. I have the resin, the dyes. I have a great selection of the Chris and Bun plastic dishware, drinkware. The punch bowl's a lot of fun to fill. You can do that in for every holiday. Okay. That looks good. And then I am going to, just to give it a little bit more authentic look, I am going to float a little piece of lemon right on the top. And that'll flatten out and sink. Okay, some other examples that you can use the resin with. Here's my little teacup finished with a little slice of lemon and a spoon. I did coffee. I did cocoa. And of course, I did wine. You can do lemonade, pink lemonade. Like I said, you can fill punch bowls with any color that you want. You can also use this product to make water, like if you want to spill water on the floor or tip over a glass of milk and have a cat licking. It's not the best product to use to fill a large area because it does tend to get cloudy the thicker you pour, but it is ideal for drinkware and dinnerware. Okay, if you have any questions, post them on the thread. If you have anything you want me to demonstrate, let me know. Happy to do it. Okay, I have 48 pitchers to fill right now, and I have as many glasses. So I'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.